All right, we're back again, and the only thing I did is I plugged the harness back to the head unit. I connected the GPS plug, and yeah, we're ready to turn this on. So before I turn it on, I have a little uh, trick for you guys on YouTube trying to do tests and stuff. I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube where with people bringing a car battery and trying to, hook up a head unit with a car battery and getting into some complicated stuff when it's really easy to do. You don't need a car battery in your basement or whatever you are, or your garage or anything. It's not necessary to have a car battery. All you need is a power adapter that you can get from anywhere, basically, or you can find, or you can look for in any place, or if you have one laying around, then you don't need. The only thing is it needs to be 12 volts. Most of the head units work under 12 volts. Some, I don't know about others, but mine work under 12 volts. So you need 12 volts. I'm just gonna get a little bit closer so you can see the voltage, and the voltage I'm using is 12 volt 2 amps here on the output here. 12 volts 2 amps. That's all I need. It just needs to be working. Test it before you plug it in. Make sure it's working. And on the other end, you're gonna get two of these alligator connectors. You can get them from any hardware store, any auto store. I got these for 99 cents. So you can get them from anywhere electronics, anywhere auto. They have these things. All you have to do is connect the positive wire to the positive terminal connector, and the black wire, the ground, to the ground. How do you know? When you check your wires, the positive always has these dotted. I'm not sure if you can see them, but either you're gonna find dotted like white dotted line, or you're gonna find a stripe, like a white stripe on it. And the ground usually doesn't have anything. It's just a black wire. Okay, so all you do is connect these two to your power, to your power harness, and you connect the yellow and red go together. Yes, they go together. You touch them together and connect them to your red positive connector, like so. And just make sure they are like nicely tight together. So, and make sure they don't slide out, so you won't fry anything on your head unit. And you connect the black pole, or the black terminal, to your ground, which is, it should be saying on the wire ground, like so. Here, ground. Okay, and it's most likely a black wire. So you connect these like so, and just make sure they're nice, they're tight, and make sure they're not touching any metal parts, and make sure also they don't touch each other. You don't want to fry your unit. Okay, so once you get them all connected properly, then you should be ready to plug it in. So you take your wall adapter or your power adapter, and you simply plug it to your power on your wall. All right, just want to make sure these are not really sliding out. All right, and you plug it in, and your unit should power right on. There you go. So it boots with a logo, with a Ford logo. I have a Ford 150, as I said, so I selected that logo. You can select your logo depending on what vehicle you're driving. And I'm going to give it about 15 seconds to boot up. There you go. Alright, so here's our head unit on. It boots into radio, and you have your preset stations here. You have your band, you have your forward, backward, or plus minus, whatever you call it, scan, DX equalizer, and go back. And here's how you select your stations. Simply slide these bars around and select your frequency, and it's very, very smooth. This is, by the way, a Cortex-9 dual core 1 gigahertz chip that this unit has. It's very smooth. It's not stopping. It's not lagging. It's very responsive. You have your AS, your radio, your radio options here. You have your equalizer. So you have your normal jazz, pop, whatever, classic, rock, whatever, however you wanna play it up. I don't have, unfortunately, any speakers hooked to this unit. I would love to make you guys listen to the sound, but I don't have any, so I will have to pass for that part. You have your zones. Basically, just select where do you want your speaker. You balance your speakers however you want them with this option. You have your subwoofer level, and you have your loudness level. You can make it loud, you can make it not loud, depends on your preferences. And back to your equalizer, and back to the main menu. I'll go to the main menu here, press the home button, and it sends you to the main menu. Okay, you have your radio, you have your music. Let's press music. So you have your artists, your inputs, USB, SD, whatever, depending on where your music is. And you have your, of course, play, forward, return, backward, shuffle, home. Let's go back. You have your video. You can play also your videos, whatever videos you have from whatever source you have. SD, USB, iNAND. This is a feature that you can store some stuff on your head unit itself. Let's go back. Your navigation. I'm not sure if I can get any signal in here, but hey, I'll get a signal, I believe. Your navigation, you have obviously the same stuff you'll find in any navigation software: destination, route, option. You have your updates, sunrise, whatever, sunset, country information, help. Let's go back. Show the map. All right. Well, it's looking for some signal. Once again, I'm in a basement, so it's not gonna pick. I don't think it's gonna pick any signal, but I mean, you can still see how smooth the functions are. It is very smooth, actually. It's very, very smooth. I like it a lot. I mean, I own some previous head units, and they're far from being that smooth. comparing to this one. Okay, let's exit this. Let's press back. Let's get out of here. Exit, yes. And alright, so let's go to our main feature here. This is basically an Android based system, and it got all the Android stuff that people who have Androids would recognize. A lot of these stuff. You can install games. Basically, you can use it as just like a phone. Like, you can install applications. You can install games. You can do anything you want to do with it, as long as it's Android based. Let's just switch around here. You have your Facebook, whatever. What's the other things I wanted to talk about? TV. I don't have the antenna connected, so it's not going to detect any signal. But you can actually, if you buy one of those small TV antennas, you can hook it up in the back, and you can get your TV going. You get your phone, Bluetooth phone. You can pair your Bluetooth phone with this unit, and you can have a hands-free talking. Import, export your contacts, add numbers. You can do whatever you want to do with it. Basically, like, you can search for units. You can delete people. You can add people. It's not searching. This is searching for any Bluetooth device. But I don't have anything connected right now, so it's not gonna show anything. So this is your, the way you pair your stuff. Not sure if you can see this properly. I hope the focus is really helping me today. But basically, this is like how you're gonna pair this your head unit to your phones. What else? What else we have here? I haven't tried this unit fully. Like, I don't know all the options, but I'm learning as I'm doing this video as well. So let's go back here to the main menu. The DVD, satellite, whatchamacallit, it uses iGo as a GPS software. You can install your own. Does not need to be that, as long as it's it's compatible. Radio. Let's see what we can do with the radio. With the should be under settings. Let's go to the settings first. All right. So settings. You have your Wi-Fi or 3G, depending on what's connected. You can basically connect your Wi-Fi dongle in the back and just go through the setup process. Sound, display, storage, personal. Set up your date and time. About device. So we'll see what's hardware in it. Just zoom in. Not sure if you guys can see this. This might be important for a lot of people looking for configuration, looking for like detailed information about the unit. CPU is an A9. I'm not sure if you can see it or not. It's an A9. It's a Cortex A9 dual core, and it got 1 gig of RAM, DDR3. This is the Android version is 4.11. That's about the the speed of this unit. General, let's go to general, and then they got steer. People will have steering wheel controls. This is might be very handy to set up your steering wheel control stuff. This is how you set it up. You basically just press your button. Once you get it all wired up and ready to go, you go to this menu here, and you can set up your volume plus and minus, home. You can set up your steering wheel according to your needs, and it has an internal CAN bus. So I don't think you will need to buy any extra CAN bus to make it work. But some people might. It works with analog steering wheels. I'm not sure about digital steering wheels, but analog steering wheels is supposed to work. That's what the description said. I have steering wheels on my truck. I did not try yet. I'm still in the process of wiring it up, and once I get it connected, then I'll probably make another video, and just to show you guys how it's connected. To go back, so you have your steering wheel here. Extra settings. Okay, let's go to the extra settings, and once you put your extra settings, it's going to ask you for a password. Usually the default password that comes with the unit is 1. I don't know if I'm typing anything here. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Oops. There you go. And then press done, and then OK, and it should send you to another menu here. Here you can select your panel keys. Basically, this is your steering wheel again. Let's go back. Radio region. You can select your region, whether Europe, USA, South America, Eastern Europe, Japan, and everything. I'm in Canada, so Canada and US have the same settings, so I'm selecting USA. What else? Brake setting. When you hook up this unit, you will most brand name units, they have you can't really bypass the brake. You have to connect. There is a wire in the back that you have to connect. That you have to connect to your brake. That only forbid you from watching videos and driving. This unit actually has an option to bypass it or not, so you don't have to fool around with it. A lot of people are doing a lot of bypasses and doing some hardware grounding basically your brake, so you'll be able to watch videos while driving. But on this unit, you don't have to do that. You just need to either bypass it or leave it on. I don't really care, so I'm leaving it closed. TV mode. Here you go. You have your analog TV, digital TV. You have two options, digital and analog. Here in Canada, there is no analog TV anymore, so it gotta be digital TV if you want to watch TV. What else? Panel light setting. This is your background lighting. You can turn it on and turn it off as you wish. Fan start. This is your fan settings. So basically, you can put it in, like, you can put it high when it's too hot. You can put it low when it's too cold. You can play with the settings as well. Cold countries like Canada, you don't really need to have it like running fast, very fast, because it rarely gets very high here or very hot. It's mostly cold to medium, so it's not I mean, I don't need it to be running 100%. We don't live in, it's not Texas here, so I don't need that. You can turn it off and you can turn it on also. It's up to you. And you can select the speed of the fan. The other thing I want to talk about is fan auxiliary, rear front. This is to select your auxiliaries. Logo setting. Press on logo, and here it gives you like a set of logos, and you pick the logo that belongs to your car, which is a very cool option. When it boots up to your logo. I think it has like about 29 or 30 major uh, auto manufacturers. Mine is Ford, so I'm sticking with Ford, and I'm setting my logo, and that's it. Done. I'm gonna return and exit this setting stuff here. All right. As I said, I mean it's an Android based thing, so you can install applications, remove applications, play with it however you want. You have your Play Store here. You can install your applications or add applications, whatever. Let's say apps. There you go. And you browse it however you want, basically. Um, what else I wanted to talk about? Um, hmm. What else? Yes, this option actually is really impressive. I really liked it. I'm very happy that I got this unit. This application makes you put your backlight. See here, I have a green. This only to match your color, uh, your backlight color. Like let's say you're driving a Ford, and all of your dash lights are green, so you can pick your color. See, I'm gonna switch it around. See how it turned blue? If I switch blue, uh, like I put it here, red, you can put it red. You can put it any color you want. Your backlight buttons would work just according to what color you wish. I really like this. I was really concerned about having like a different color on my car, on my vehicle, and this one actually is a very useful thing. My most of my dash light is green, so I'm gonna stay with green, I guess. I might change it in the future. I don't care. I can change it later. And yeah, so this is it. I mean, and you have widgets as well. You can install your widgets, your whatever you want, applications, widgets. Yeah, I mean it's a good. For what I see here, I like it a lot. It's very responsive. It's very fast. It's not lagging. It's not slow. Uh, it's a good unit to me. It's money well spent. I'm really happy with it. I did not install it yet, but I will install it soon, and probably I'll make another video to show you how it is. Uh, so that's it. I mean, if there's any questions, you can leave me comments. I will leave the description on the description part. The eBay link to it. I'm not representing anybody by doing this video, by the way. I'm just because I just wanted to make this video because I see a lot of people asking a lot of questions about head units and what should we get and what shouldn't. This actually will fit directly to some cars. You don't need any trims around. For my Ford F150, I will need I have the trim, which I'm gonna talk about later. But for this part, this is what it is. If there is any other question, you can let me know, and I can do my best to help you out with it. All right, see you in a bit.